What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Rip. Hey, today we are reacting to 10 wrestlers, or managers, or anybody associated with WWE. 10 people that will be retiring. Just woke up. My bad, bro. 10 people that will be retiring in 2023. I don't know why it was so hard for me to get that out. But hey, first time come across channel, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up and also subscribe. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers before New Year's. And I am literally like 80 people away. So make sure y'all please go ahead and scroll down and scroll down and subscribe. Please show the support and also like this video. I got a lot of videos out there, so if you like this one, I'm sure you'll like something on the channel. So, hey man, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Every wrestler eventually has to hang up their boots. Currently in WWE, there are specifically 10 names that could be shortly approaching their retirement. Whether this is due to wrestler in question approaching their chosen retirement age, or it's almost time for the wrestler to pursue other ventures, their time in the WWE ring is coming to a close. Whilst retirement may be on the horizon for these 10 wrestlers, it's important to appreciate them.
Alright, let's see who we think is gonna be first. He said wrestlers. Alright. So you gotta go Goldberg, since they just showed Goldberg. I'm gonna go Goldberg, Edge. I'm gonna say Rey Mysterio after he fights Dominic at WrestleMania. I'm gonna go. Did Beth Phoenix ever retire? If she didn't, she's part of that list. I'm not gonna say Randy, because Randy, no, I don't know. All right, I don't know.
Them whilst they're still around and celebrate and applaud their contributions to the wonderful world of pro wrestling. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE wrestlers that will retire in 2023. For exclusive link short, Lashley never seems to age. Lashley looks, moves, and
Bobby Lashley is
like
not
he
retiring
just did in
2023.
2006, and there appears to be no signs of stopping the former WWE champion.
He's not retiring.
Lashley in recent years has truly evolved and revitalized his career. He's managed to put it all together from an in-ring and character perspective, and has slowly but surely ascended to becoming one of the top stars in the entire WWE. Whilst Lashley remains in this top spot in WWE, his time as an in-ring competitor may be coming to a close within the next few years at least.
Then why is he on here? This is for this year, not in the next few years. Why did you put him on here if you don't think he's gonna retire this year? That's the whole point of this video. Why are you talking about in the next few years?
Lashley will turn 47 in the summer of 2023, and Lashley is
47? Yo, these wrestlers are really old, but they don't be looking like they old, bro. That man Roman, I think he like almost 40. These wrestlers be old and they don't be looking like it, bro.
always made it perfectly clear that he will wrestle until he's 50 and then call it a day. Obviously, there's nothing stopping Lashley wrestling beyond the age of 50, but Lashley seems like a man of his word, so we could be witnessing the final stages of the Almighty's epic career unfolding before our very eyes. Number 9. Ronda Rousey.
Ronda's not retiring.
Ronda Rousey returned to WWE at the start of 2022, and her second run has
this list already
prior
making me
2018 to 2019 run in the company. Rousey's work has fallen flat, and feuds with the likes of Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, and Shotzi.
Speaking of Charlotte, I know I keep saying this, but Charlotte has posted another teaser on Instagram. She posted a teaser of her and Ronda. Her holding up her title with Ronda across from her. She posted that multiple times now. That SmackDown championship right there. Her holding it up with Ronda looking at her face to face. So I think Charlotte might be coming back to go after Ronda.
You have done little to generate excitement. We know that when Rousey returned to WWE in January of 2022, her deal was for 1 year, which means that her contract will expire in January of 2023. It makes sense for Rousey to sign an extension, which would subsequently see her work to WrestleMania 39 in April, but following this, Rousey could hang up her boots for good. Rousey is financially
She's not
stable, and
hanging
a
up her
reaction
boots.
to her second run of the company may lead to her calling it quits on WWE and leaving the world of pro wrestling behind indefinitely. Number 8, Tamina. One of the most tenured
I can see
female stars in
Tamina.
WWE
I can
is
see
Tamina. And while she's beloved by her peers, it's evident that Tamina is never going to win the big one in WWE. Tamina is currently 44 years old, and it could be time for the former women's tag team champion to transition into a backstage role and leave her in-ring career behind.
I can see Tamina.
Tamina's
for sure.
positive relationship with talent backstage could really help her in a role such as a coach or a producer, but it's unclear what Tamina's plan.
Tamina's gonna debut with The Rock's daughter. Not in NXT, because I know The Rock's daughter's in NXT. I'm talking about when she comes to the main roster, Tamina's gonna be with her. That's what I think. Whenever The Rock's daughter comes up, her name's Simone, I think. I think her name's Simone. But whenever she comes up to the main roster, Tamina's going to be right there. I'm calling it now.
Plans are for when she inevitably decides to call it a day. Number 7, AJ Styles. And when AJ Styles signed for WWE in 2016, fans had no idea how WWE would
AJ's
use
not
him.
retiring in 2023.
AJ was one of the greatest in-ring talents in the world, but it was questioned if the former WWE chairman Vince McMahon would be a fan of what AJ brought to the table. Thankfully, AJ became one of the top stars in the entire company, winning the title on a number of occasions and having classic feuds with the likes of John Cena and The Undertaker. AJ signed a new WWE contract in 2022, and whilst this is fantastic news for fans of the Phenomenal One, AJ has publicly revealed that this will be his final ever in-ring wrestling contract. When this WWE contract comes to a close, he will retire.
So does that mean that with him extending in 2022, that he's gonna retire in 2023? You think he signed a 1-year deal? More than likely not. Probably at least a 2 to 3 year deal. So why is he on here? You literally just said he extended in 2022. So why would he retire in 2023?
And hang up his boots for good. You have to assume that AJ will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame upon his retirement, and it would be great to see the wrestling legend stick around in some capacity. AJ has hinted that he would be interested in taking on a backstage role in NXT, and this would be something that WWE should
I can see him with
explore,
NXT.
as AJ brings decades of experience and knowledge that WWE simply can't afford to waste. Number 6, R-Truth.
Ooh, I can see
R-Truth is a
R-Truth.
talent that hasn't
R-Truth
aged in
been
the
around
past
since the Attitude Era, but
decades.
nobody don't
His work
know
is
that
the
though.
exact same quality it was in the Attitude Era, and it's crazy to think that the former US champion is one of the most exact same quality it was in the Attitude Era, and it's crazy to think that
You've
the
been around
former
since the
US
Attitude Era,
champion is
nobody
one of the
just
most
ain't know
tenured
that.
stars in the entire company. Truth has had great success in WWE, and whilst he never won the title, he's been involved in some hilarious comedic segments which will stand the test of time. Truth also has a thriving relationship with everyone in the company, and this includes WWE management. Unfortunately, Truth's career appears to be winding down, and in a late 2021 interview on the WWE After the Bell, Truth revealed that he has made plans for his WWE retirement. Luckily, Truth revealed that he does want to stick around in WWE in some capacity, and he hopes that this will be in the WWE creative department, which would be a great fit for one of WWE's most entertaining and beloved stars. Number 5, John Cena. The run
John Cena is not retiring in 2023. Again, why are you having people that will guarantee not retire in 2023 on this list? He's not retiring in 2023. Why would he retire in 2023? I don't know. I don't get your logic behind this. We're gonna listen and see what you have to say. But why would John Cena retire in 2023? Fun fact: me and John Cena got the same birthday.
John Cena had as WWE's top star was like nothing had ever come before. Cena was WWE's star attraction, and this popularity remained.
He has to pass
intact,
Ric Flair
and some
before he
would even say
retires.
even grew as Cena's career progressed. Cena has decided to take a step back from WWE in recent years to explore his acting career, and Cena, similarly to The Rock and Batista, has become a huge box office attraction. Sadly, this has meant that Cena's WWE appearances are limited, and as things stand, Cena is semi-retired. Cena has made it perfectly clear that whilst his time in WWE hasn't officially come to an end, he doesn't have many more matches in him. Cena's speech during a UK Comic Con in the summer of 2022 highlighted this, saying, "I know I'm not done in the ring, but I am realistic where I am in my life. I'm 45 and I can tell you from being a 16-time champion, it's very tough to win, and the top of that mountain is a young man's game." Number 4.
John Cena will pass Ric Flair before he retires. John Cena cannot retire until he passes Ric Flair. Yes, Ric Flair doesn't actually have 20, or he doesn't actually have 16 championships. Ric Flair actually has 21 championships. He even confirmed it himself. But he said they didn't count it, so they only give him 16. He said he's fine with them giving him 16. But if he will want anybody to pass him, he will want John to pass him. I think John should pass him. He's not retiring until he does that. I don't care if it's him passing him. I don't care if it's him winning the title and then losing it to somebody on a cash-in. I'm fine. I'm cool with that. I just want him to pass Ric Flair before he retires.
Rey Mysterio. The influence that Rey Mysterio has brought to the wrestling world is undeniable.
Rey Mysterio, I can see him
retire.
retiring.
The iconic masked star finally retires.
But he can't do it until Dominic fights him.
In WWE. Mysterio has always stated that he plans to wrestle until he's 50 years old, and as Mysterio is 48, this leaves fans with a very short window to appreciate and see Mysterio live in person. Mysterio's contributions to the wrestling world go deep, as Mysterio has given smaller wrestlers a chance of success thanks to him being a legitimate main event level draw, and this is something that can never be taken away from the masked former world champion. Mysterio has never outright discussed what his plans are for when he eventually retires, but Mysterio would be an outstanding coach in the WWE Performance Center, as Mysterio brings decades of experience to the table, which would certainly help the next generation of WWE stars. Number 3. Randy Orton.
Only way I can see Randy retiring is if he cannot recover from the injury that he had. But I feel like he's going to do similar to Edge. You know how Edge, he got injured and he retired early? I feel like Randy's going to do that. He's going to come back stronger and better. And then he'll come back like a couple years later down the road. Because Randy said he got another 20 in him. But then he got hurt. So I don't see Randy retiring. But if he does retire, it's going to be, he's going to retire temporarily. I can't talk. All right, look, don't like. All right, everybody don't have the, master's degree in English. So anyway, I can see Randy retiring for just a short amount of time, and then he's gonna recover better than he probably come back in the best shape of his life like Edge did. And then he'll come back for another run. But that's the only way I see Randy retiring.
Fans were elated in March 2022 when Randy Orton revealed that he plans to wrestle for another decade. Unfortunately, in September of the same year, Orton suffered a massive injury which put his career in serious jeopardy. Orton suffered a back injury which required him to have lower back fusion surgery. This was an incredibly serious injury for Orton to suffer, and there was concern that Orton would never be able to wrestle again. Orton's father, Bob Orton Jr., has stated that Orton is on the mend and will eventually return to a WWE ring, but how long can the multi-time WWE champion continue to wrestle?
I think Randy should pass Ric Flair too. I think Randy should tie Ric Flair
and transition into a backstage role. This is something that is actively being encouraged by a number of wrestling personalities, including Teddy Long, who stated that Orton should call it a day and become a mentor for the young stars.
No, he got to tie Ric Flair.
Number 2, Edge.
Edge is retiring.
The WWE Hall of Famer Edge shocked fans in summer of 2022 when he announced his retirement plans. In a post-show promo after Raw, Edge would declare that he plans on retiring in the summer of 2023. What I didn't dream of this is that I would have to retire for 9 years and fight with every fiber of my being to get this back. All of you are the reason for that. This is a reciprocal relationship. I just stood toe-to-toe with one of the best talents in the future of this industry in Damian Priest, and I can't wait to do it some more. I can't wait to hopefully come back one last time here in Toronto. I'm looking at the calendar. We usually come here in August, so next time in August, I plan on seeing each and every one of you. In a perfect world, we all say goodbye to each other that night. Edge worked endlessly to come out of retirement in 2020 after he was forced
to retire
9 years prior due to an injury. Edge retiring on his own terms would be the perfect send-off for the rated R superstar, and it'll certainly be interesting to see who wrestles the WWE legend in his final ever match.
Damian
and number
Priest.
1, Roman Reigns.
Man, I'm about to turn this video off, bro. Why would Roman retire in 2023? Why in the world would Roman Reigns retire in 2023? And he's literally the champion. He's literally the face right now. Why would he retire? If he retires, who's going to take over the company? Seth Rollins could, but he's not going to. Why would Roman Reigns retire?
Roman Reigns achieved the biggest win of his career at WrestleMania 38. Reigns would defeat Brock Lesnar as he unified both the WWE and Universal title, but it was after this major victory that Reigns dropped a huge bombshell. In subsequent live events following WrestleMania, Reigns would address the crowd and reveal that his schedule in WWE was drastically altering. Reigns would take on a part-time schedule throughout 2022, and this appears to be Reigns' schedule moving forward, and sounding like it'll slow down as the years go on. The days of Reigns being a full-time performer in WWE are officially over, and it appears that Reigns is clearly making plans to explore ventures beyond WWE, whether this be acting or non-wrestling related work. Whilst Reigns hasn't outright stated that he's retiring, he clearly has one foot out the door when it comes to WWE, and WWE could soon be without their tribal chief.
Why does every single top star, they get big and then they leave? Why do y'all keep doing this to us? Come on. The Rock, then Cena, and now Roman's gonna leave. Oh my gosh, bro! It's like they use Vince to get big and then they just dip. That's what they doing for real. But it's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I can't keep doing this, bro. I can't keep doing this. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all want to see next. Hey man, like the video, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy D-Rip, man. I'm out.